Hello YouTube, my name is Alston and I make YouTube videos for people that are just getting started with affiliate marketing, passive income, and making money online. Today I'm going to do a quick video on ClickFunnels versus WordPress. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of each and which one you should choose. Before we get started, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification if this video or any other video on this channel has helped you in any way. So let's get started. Alright, so ClickFunnels versus WordPress. What is it? What's the difference? Which one should you use? To begin, WordPress, and this is an example of a basic WordPress site. WordPress originally started off as a place for bloggers to create and make blog posts. They would come to the site, type in their thing. It's called a content management system or content management software, where they would come in, they'd type in their content, and then they could upload it easily to the internet. One of the great benefits of WordPress is it is already optimized for search engine optimization. Basically, SEO, search engine optimization, allows your website to more easily get found on Google and other search engines so that you can possibly make some money if that's your goal. The other benefits of WordPress include the ability, they're mobile friendly. WordPress itself is pretty fast. It is based off of PHP, which is a programming language. It is optimal. WordPress can be configured to each individual needs specifications. WordPress can work with any type of product or service. Over time, WordPress has grown so that you can sell things, you can buy things, you can put you can create a marketplace with it. You can also do membership sites. WordPress has really evolved so that it is all things to all people. People use and prefer WordPress because it's easy to manage your content management software, content management system. WordPress is good if you are not very good at coding or programming and you just want to get your content up and out so that you can continue with your day. So that's basically what an overview of WordPress is. Like I said, it started off as a blogging site or a blogging software, and it has evolved over time. So let's talk a little bit about the cost of WordPress. And this is where it can get a little bit confusing and not necessarily straightforward. WordPress itself is completely free. The software itself is free. However, if you're serious about hosting a website or having a website or a blog, you want to have things like domain name and you want to have hosting. A domain name can run you anywhere between 99 cents and let's say $20 a year. The hosting itself can run you anywhere between, again, like $10 and $300 per year. It really all depends on some of the things that you choose. It depends on the domain name registrar you choose with. It depends on the web hosting provider that you choose. So those two things can add, let's say, on average, about an additional $80 per year on average. If you go through a site like Bluehost, that's probably what it's going to cost you for domain name and hosting. So you're going to spend about $70, $80 per year. And then WordPress has what you call themes. Themes are the way that a website looks and feels. If I go over to my website, alstongodbolt.com, this is a theme. There are tons of different themes out there, and they're made to make a website look different or similar, to convey a message. For example, if you're a plumber, there's a theme for plumbers that will convey that you offer a service. Your service is plumbing, and you specialize in plumbing in an area. So there are different types of themes. There's actually a theme for everyone. If you can think of a product or service, there is a theme that surrounds it. So that's the good thing with WordPress. As I mentioned with themes, there are premium versions, which can be an additional one-time cost or annual cost, depending on the theme provider that you go with. Or you could also choose a free theme. The downside of using a free theme is that you actually have to do a little bit more configuration, spend a little bit more time, energy, and effort to get the theme to look the way that you want it to look. If you purchase a premium theme, most of it's already done for you. You can actually download and import a template and then just make minor tweaks there. So a theme can run you, let's say on average, about $60 one-time charge. And then on top of that, you add in plugins. Plugins are additional features that you want to add to your website to configure it even more. For example, on my website, alstongodbuilt.com, if I go to my resume, this is a plugin. This is not a standard feature or way that this theme is configured. I went and found a free theme to add my resume. You actually have the option of buying premium themes as well. Premium themes can be a one-time charge or they can be an annual charge. So when you start looking at the charges for WordPress, if you decide to go with hosting, if you decide to go with a domain name, purchase a premium theme and maybe a couple premium plugins, you're probably looking at maybe close to $200 the first year, and then quite possibly $80 to $100 per year every year after that. In all honesty, you're probably going to want to upgrade your hosting, but that's for a different show, a different video. So some of the strengths and weaknesses of WordPress. Again, you can configure it. It's lightweight. It's designed to be search engine optimized friendly. It's really designed for you to get your content up fast without having to spend a lot of time thinking about it and hesitating. Some of the downsides of WordPress is I've been told that there is a little bit of a learning curve. If you can't get past maybe the first hour or two on WordPress, it can overwhelm you, can frustrate you. Another issue that I see with WordPress sites, and it's a minor issue, and you probably don't even notice it unless you're looking at websites all day. WordPress sites tend to look very similar. Eventually, if you see enough WordPress sites, you will have seen them all. And so while there's some customizations, ultimately the themes start to kind of blend and meld together. It's kind of hard to distinguish one website from another, so that can be a downside. Another pro of WordPress is all of the websites are designed to be mobile friendly, and that's by default. So if just to verify that this website is mobile friendly and this is a WordPress website, you just right click inspect and then go here to this little phone/tablet, and then this is what the website would look like if I was on a cell phone. And that's a cool little feature that you can do. And you can actually change the cell phone size. So I'll do iPhone XS. And this is what the website would look like if I was on an iPhone XS. So I'm just going to close that here. And then it goes back to the regular desktop version. So those are some of the cool things and some of the pros, cons, cost when it comes to looking at WordPress. When I create a website for a small business, I always recommend that they use WordPress first, so that they can spend time focusing on what's most important, and that's running, maintaining, and growing their business. I am a fan of WordPress, but I am aware that WordPress does have some limitations, including they kind of start to blend in. It's not as customizable as it could be if you compared it to maybe some of the other types of systems that are out there. And you really, once you start getting into the premium themes, you're not able to go in and customize the coding a whole lot without breaking something. For example, if I wanted to make foundational or core changes, I'd have to go into the WordPress backend. I'd have to go in and know and understand PHP and maybe JavaScript, and then make the changes from there. But someone that's a novice or doesn't have a good understanding of programming could do very serious damage to their website. So again, WordPress does have its strengths and weaknesses, but if you're looking to launch a website and you're a small or medium-sized business and you just need something on the internet so that people can find you and find out basic information about you, WordPress is a good choice. All right, so now let's take a look at ClickFunnels. Here I am in my ClickFunnels back end or back office, and let's talk a little bit about what ClickFunnels does. Its primary job is to create landing pages, sales funnels or marketing funnels, opt-in forms, lead pages, so that you can grow your business through email marketing. That is the primary thing that you can do with ClickFunnels. When you first think about ClickFunnels, that's what ClickFunnels is designed to do. That's what it's best at. but ClickFunnels has branched out into other things. You can, similar to WordPress, you can actually host a few web pages on there. You can do different things like have a online community. You can sell your products and services directly through ClickFunnels. There are a few different things that you can do with ClickFunnels, and that functionality has actually grown over time. So let's look at one of the most general things that you can do with ClickFunnels, and that is create a funnel. So I'm going to go over here to Actionetics, and I'm going to look at my email list. I am not sharing any special information here. And really, if you wanted to create an email list, it's as simple as clicking create a new list. And then what you do is you give the email list a name. We'll say name. And then you can provide a group tag. We'll say name one. Whoops, we'll spell it correctly. Name one. And then you create the list. Create new list. Boom, it's as simple as that. And then once you create the list, you can actually go through and create a funnel. A funnel basically is an email marketing campaign that you're getting your customer or potential customer to take an action. Usually that action is leading to a sale of some sort. Maybe you're doing affiliate marketing. Maybe you're selling your own products or services. The funnel is designed for them to take an additional action. And like I said, that action usually is a sale. And so the cool thing about the funnels here with ClickFunnels is you just simply go to Action Funnels. Should hit back. And then you can just go New Action Funnel. You can create the funnel, and then you can base it off the tag that we just made. And then you click Create Action Funnel. And from here, you can actually, and I'm just going to click on Demo 1 so you can get an idea. So from here, I have an email campaign already started. This is what the email will be when, if I filled out this funnel. I could set it so that every 2 days, an email gets sent out to my email list that looks like this. The email could generate some interest, could generate some desire. It could get them to, again, take an additional action, which is maybe purchasing a product or service. I can actually go through and set up as many email campaigns or emails to my list as I wanted to through this Actionetics tab. It's actually really easy, very simple. And this is one of the benefits of ClickFunnels, is it's designed to be very, very easy. You don't need any coding. You don't need to have any knowledge of back-end processes. You don't need to know about a database or PHP-MyAdmin, anything like that. So if I wanted to create a sales funnel, assuming that I'm going to use an email funnel, I just go in here and click Open Email Editor. And then I can just start making changes. If I wanted to change the image, I could go here, update, done. If I wanted to change where this button goes, it's already going to alstongodbolt.com. We'll save that, we'll click done. And then I can just click preview my results. If I click this, it should take me to, I don't have it configured correctly because it's just a demo. But again, this is how easy it is to create an email campaign where you're sending out an email as frequently or infrequently as you want. If you want to add another row, you just click Add New Row. These are the columns within the row. I'm just going to do one. I can add an element, and then I can add any of these options. I'm going to do social media links, and there you have it. Then once I'm done, I click Save. I can even do a preview, which I already did. And this is what the email would look like once you decide to send it out. So I'm just going to click Close here real quick. And it's real easy. It's already live. I can just click Live. And now from here, I can actually send out, I can determine when this email is going to get sent out. So I could do it one day after they get added to my email list. I could do it 15 hours. I can get really, really detailed as to when these emails get sent out. If I go over to settings, I can do a little bit more configuration. I can add a subject line. I can generate some sense of urgency with my title or my subject line. It's just really easy. And this is the core idea behind ClickFunnels. Let's go over to funnels. And then I can show you how easy it is to create a new funnel. It's as simple as add new, add new. And then when I click add new, I have some options here. What do I want to do? If you host a webinar, that's a good way to generate the interest, desire, motivation customers need or potential customers need to take that next step, which is either getting on an email list or buying a product. So I click on choose. I can give it a name. We'll say name 1, real original here, name 1. Name 0, name 1, build funnel. And then from here, as you can see, I've built a bunch of test funnels in my day. Now that we're here, this is the landing page or the opt-in page that you would direct a customer to. So here, a good example is this YouTube video. I give you great value in this YouTube video, and then I say in the description, click here to get a free ebook on email marketing or ClickFunnels or whatever it is. You click on the link and it comes to one of these pages. So we'll choose that template. All right, and so now that that's happened, we can click edit page. And now you can actually go in and you can edit this squeeze page, landing page, opt-in page. It's all the same thing, but they all share the same purpose. It's to collect the email or to get them to take an additional step. So what I would do here is I would say enter in your email address for a free ebook. They enter in their email address, they click get access or give me my ebook, whatever it is, and that will take them. Actually, let me show you how easy this is too. So if I wanted to, I can delete that. That deletes the entire row. I can come back in here and I can add 4 columns. And then within each column, I can add all of these different options, any of these different options. When I'm done, I just click save. And then if I click exit, it will update my opt-in page. Now, once they click submit, once your customer clicks submit, they enter their email address, it will take them to a thank you page. And again, with ClickFunnels, it's really cool that you can customize the thank you page just about any way you want. One cool thing or one great thing is that you can actually create a thank you page that plays a video. That video can come from YouTube, so it's hosted on YouTube and played whenever someone clicks play. That way you are not taking up any of your bandwidth or any of your space on your website. So this is the thank you page. They would just click play. It would start playing. You can actually go in here and add a YouTube video. Let me do that real quick. I'm going to do some real exciting stuff and grab a YouTube video on my other screen. I was just going to grab a random one, but why not grab a video of my own? It's me, so I'm just going to copy this and then I'm going to paste it in here. Paste. All right, so we have done that. And then if we click save or preview, why didn't you work? All right, lovely. So while I'm getting this to work, I want you to comment in the comment box below. Is this making sense so far? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Am I missing anything? Tell me what your thoughts are about the comparison on Facebook versus ClickFunnels. Do you have any experience with ClickFunnels or WordPress? Well, you have to trust me that this works. But in place of mother funnel, it would be your video. I wonder why that's not working. I can assure you that this works because I have done it many times before. It's just, of course, when you're doing it on camera, it doesn't work as it should. There we go. I did it. All right. So basically what happens is someone enters in their email address on the landing page, click submit. It takes them automatically to this thank you page. The thank you page then results in they can click play. Hello, YouTube. My name is Alton. person starts talking. The reason why you'd want to maybe have a video is as a testimonial or as a thank you page for investing or believing in me to leave your email address. So that could be a thank you page. And then beneath that, you could actually have a link to the free guide that you are providing. You could also email them the guide just to make sure that they have it. But this is a great way to keep the interest high. Now that you have the opt-in form, you have the thank you page, and you've created a funnel, you can start your marketing campaign to target your customers. You can get them, again, you can do a number of different things at this point. You can send an email after 30 days. If they haven't purchased anything in 30 days, you can send them an email to warm them back up. Because if you can't get them to make a decision or take an action within, I would say, 2 weeks or so, depending on the product or service, they have gone cold. They might become a cold lead. That can actually go into a different funnel where you attempt to warm them back up. So the cool thing with sales funnels is it gives you a ton of options. All of the options are very configurable. It's all drag and drop, point and click. It's really designed for people that have no experience or no interest in building an actual website, but they know the value of email marketing. So just looking through here are some other options that you can take advantage of with ClickFunnels. You can build your list. You can send out an email blast. The email blast would actually occur outside of your email marketing campaign. You can do something called a backpack. And then if you watch that video, backpack will tell you what it is. And then you actually have a number of integrations within ClickFunnels itself. So you could actually you could sell your products and services directly through ClickFunnels. And you can collect payments through here. You could, as I mentioned, you could actually set up like a marketplace, or you could set up a community, like a forum group. You can do webinars. There's just a ton of options. And the reason why people compare ClickFunnels and WordPress is because there is some overlap. And before we talk about the which one you should choose, let's talk about the cost real quick when it comes to ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a little bit more pricey. However, it is for people that are serious about email marketing. It's for people that understand the value of email marketing. Right now there are 2 payment plans for ClickFunnels. There's a $97 a month, and then there's a $297 a month. The $97 a month, I believe, only has the ClickFunnel option. However, the $297 has all of the options you can do. You can do the actual ClickFunnel, the opt-in page, the Actionetics, the backpack. You can do all of that stuff. And you'll probably realize or figure out pretty quick that that's the method you want to go, so that you can take advantage of all of the tools in one spot. Without the $297 version, you'll wind up bouncing around between 3, 4, or even 5 different softwares or tools, and you can wind up actually paying the same, if not more, for the same service. So why not do it all in one place? So that's a basic overview of ClickFunnels and WordPress. If you are looking to build out an entire site, whether it's a blog, whether you are selling products or services, you're going to want to use WordPress. WordPress is the industry standard, the industry leader when it comes to building out blogs. It is the standard and leader when creating a website for a small or medium-sized business. As I mentioned, and I'm actually going to go over here real quick, and again, I'm going to do it over on this theme forest. Oops, I spelled theme forest right. I'm going to do it over here on this screen and drag it over. So theme forest is one of the many premium theme resellers that are out there. So basically what you would do is, if you are a plumber, as I've used a few different times, you can just type in plumber, and then these are all of the different plumbing-esque themes that are out there. So if I just click on live preview, and again, this is more for people that are small and medium-sized businesses. Maybe they don't have the time to dedicate to building out a full website. They don't need a complete website that's interactive. and that can do all of these funny things or high-level things. They just need something to show that they have a presence on the internet. Everybody goes to the internet now to verify someone's business. Maybe you want to put testimonials on a web page. For example, please give us a 5-star review. They go to the website. They go to something like Yelp, and then they go to the website to see they are who they say they are. So WordPress is great for something like that. It has a low cost. There's a low barrier to entry. There is I would say medium learning curve, but you can always hire that out. You could find someone relatively cheap that'll put together, inexpensive, that could put together a good looking website like this so that you can get up and running and get more business. WordPress is great for generating business. WordPress websites are good for generating business and interest. One cool thing about WordPress is you can actually integrate a ClickFunnels plugin so that you can, and if I go to my site here real quick, currently, and I may change this going forward, if I click on this and then I come up here, it's not going to work. Of course, not going to work. Anyway, there is a ClickFunnels plugin, and actually this is an example of it right here. I just basically, I have a basic email capture here on the right side, a widget that's in WordPress or from WordPress. They enter in their email address, they get added to my email list, and then they start getting into the sales funnel. Also, you can actually set it up, and I really want this to work, so I'm going to try something else. You can actually set it up so that incognito mode. There we go. This should do it. Set it up so that the ClickFunnels opt-in page pops up after a certain amount of time. And again, it's not going to do it, of course. And then another option for the integration, if someone goes up to the address bar, a overlay to get them to enter in their email account or email address will pop up over. So if you are a small, medium-sized business, or if you're looking to create a blog to grow your business or for passive income, WordPress is the way to go with possibly a ClickFunnels integration. If you have a website up, you don't necessarily need one. If you are not interested in maintaining the website or paying for someone to put the website together, maintain the website, maintain the plugins, make sure it's up to date, and continuously create blog posts, ClickFunnels may be for you. For example, you could actually use ClickFunnels on YouTube videos. So what you would do is, instead of, in all of my YouTube videos, I direct people to my website, you could actually set up so that you direct people to the ClickFunnel. And so what would happen is they click on the link in the description, and your ClickFunnels opt-in page would show up and say, enter in your email address for a free ebook on email marketing or whatever. And so you could actually do that directly and skip the website aspect. The website is good if you want to try and find customers from both sides. For example, I have a blog here, and in the blog I integrate one of my YouTube videos. That may not be something that you could consistently do with ClickFunnels. So here's an example. I actually integrate one of my blog posts so someone could actually watch the video instead of reading if they wanted to. There we go. There it is. This is the form that I had just mentioned and said it wouldn't work. So basically what would happen is someone would enter in their email address, click get started. I don't know why now that keeps happening. Going back to that, that kind of threw me for a loop there. You could actually use ClickFunnels without having a website. In my personal opinion, I like having a space on the internet that's my own. Granted, I pay for hosting and domain name, but it's mine. And having a website is the best way to go about it. I can control the narrative, I can control the platform, I can control what is said and what is done. I can control everything that goes on this website. And so personally, if I'm looking to grow a long-term sustainable business, I am going to first put up a website, get some content on the website, and then come back and use ClickFunnels to help drive traffic, to help with my email marketing. Now, one thing that you should always consider is who owns the content. So, for example, with the blog posts and all the stuff that's on this website, it's mine. I own it. If you go directly with the ClickFunnels route, you don't own that space. You're renting that space. And at any point, the owner of ClickFunnels could raise the price. No one can raise the price on this at any point. The only time the price could potentially be raised is when my web hosting plan is up. And if that's the case, I can always switch web hosting providers. With ClickFunnels, you aren't able to do that. Once you start creating these funnels and you've got all these funnels and you have an email list, it is a little bit more difficult to get out of it. You can get out of it. You can import and export email lists, but it's a little bit more of a challenge. Now, don't get me wrong. I use ClickFunnels. I am an affiliate for ClickFunnels. I think it's a great product. But when I'm looking at long-term, sustainable, growing business, I want to have my website up. I want to direct people back to my website and then use ClickFunnels for my email campaign. One thing that I absolutely love about having my own website and using WordPress for it is I can do the blog here, and I can integrate affiliate marketing within the blog. I can do a product recommendations where I do my own affiliate marketing for different products or services that I personally recommend. You may not have that same opportunity, or you may have to work a little bit harder to get the same thing here. So that's a great comparison of WordPress versus ClickFunnels. WordPress is great for a great sustainable business. There's a low barrier to entry, and it can do a lot of different things. You can actually build a landing page type equivalent within WordPress. It's not going to be as inclusive or do as much as ClickFunnels. But like I said, what I would recommend is build your website up first, and then as you start to get traffic or as you start to gain traction on the internet, go with ClickFunnels. I will actually leave a link in the description for a two-week free trial. It is an affiliate link, so if you decide to continue on with ClickFunnels and you do one of the two paid options, I can receive a small commission. My personal recommendation is to start with a website, then once you're up and running, come back and do the ClickFunnels option. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. Tell me a little bit about your experience with ClickFunnels. Have you had positive experience, negative experience? Tell me if you ran any challenges with building out a WordPress site. So this is Alston with a brief comparison of WordPress versus ClickFunnels. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Thanks for watching. We will see you soon.